What's up, people? It's your boy Riley Escobar holding it down for y'all once again, bro. And y'all tuning into the Just Send It podcast. Y'all already know what time it is, fam. The podcast created to just generate conversation, bro. Just like we used to have back in the day on the block and at the parks. It's been so long since I did the introduction, bro. It's been so long. My bad. Hold it down. Let me hold it down. It's been so long since I did the introduction. I apologize for my long stint being away. For those who actually do tune into the show, shout out to y'all. Um, damn, and oh yeah, let me tell you, this is episode 47 of the Just Send the podcast. So before I go crazy and just started to ramble and just talk about it, let's actually cue the intro, please, Twan, the editor. Oh, wait. Antoine, editor, bro. Cue up the new intro. You feel me? Because since we back, we gotta come back with a newer intro. So cue up the new intro, please. Yeah, we on. Yeah, it's probably Esco. Hey, 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 hey. 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 Hey, 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 hey. I made this just for y'all. I did. So, welcome back, guys. Like I said before, this is episode 47 of the Just Send It podcast. And pretty much this episode is just going to kind of be like a super duper recap of what transpired between episode 46, right? Which we did that joint like August 2023. Shout out to Chuddy Chuds, who's been making some crazy music since then. And shout out to Blue Troll 22, who's been streaming his ass off as well. So shout out to those two. We talked about the big threes. But prior to that, this episode is just going to pretty much just sum up what has transpired since episode 46 until now. And when I say like a whole lot of shit just has happened between this time, a whole lot of shit has happened between then and now. So, where should I start, bruh? Uh, so let's just I guess the first segment and first thing we could talk about is just the major life changes and updates. I think that's the most important thing to talk about since August 2023. So some of the most important life updates just from 2023 itself. I'm not sure if I disclosed to y'all that my uncle at the time had cancer, but he did have cancer. He had cancer for a while. He undergo his chemo treatment, et cetera, et cetera. And I think he actually wound up passing away. Um, he wound up passing away that December of 2023. It's been crazy. I think y'all been riding with us. Y'all been riding with me for the longest, to be honest. Some of y'all since 2021. So y'all already know, Granddad passed away, and then the very next year, what's the name passed away? Uncle Alan passed away. So it's been crazy. It's 2025 now. So thank God we haven't had anybody pass away. This is like 2024 was the one year that we ain't have anybody pass away on us that live in our household. So that was just one of the most biggest lifestyle changes that transpired in terms of just the family stuff, to be honest. There's some other family stuff that happens, but I'll get into that later in the year. But August we did the anime episode, and I wanted to do more like episodes. I wanted to keep the podcast going in 2023, but the reason why I slowed down is because my responsibilities with the company 443 Gaming just started to just increase. Like we had so much stuff that we had to do. Given our current work situation, that it was like, okay, do I just keep the podcast going and record episodes uh, while I'm on the road, while I'm home and edit them, or do I take the opportunity to like really focus on the business of 443 Gaming because it was actually a legitimate company, a legitimate LLC, in which we had to pay taxes for. And just Sunday podcast is something I just do in my free time, which I need to make it turn into a money making opportunity. But um, so what I did was I just focused on the actual company and kind of stopped doing the podcast. So that's why I stopped somewhat abruptly. But since then, we finished out our 2023 year and we wound up dissolving our company in 2024. So um, it is unfortunate because I had a lot of fun doing 443 Gaming, and I learned a lot about myself just doing it. Hosting events, being out late at night, talking to people, chatting with people, networking, being in the business meetings every Wednesday with the rest of my team and my crew, and us just talking business, talking marketing, talking planning, talking about, how can we improve as a company. I really enjoyed that, but I'll be lying if I said that just the whole process of doing that on top of working the career that I do as a travel AV tech for the Gov, um, the two of them side by side is a lot of work. And it was just way more work. The increase of the work in the company was way more work than I was willing to put in at the time. Because in addition to, working 443 Gaming and then working my actual career, I'm also in here recording content for you all, the whole podcast stuff with the lights and the cameras and the mics and stuff like that. And, the videos of me in the background and, the canvases on the wall of, me helping Miguel with his photography stuff. And then even on the other wall, like the albums, the me working on my music and stuff like that. It was just like, hey, I don't have the room in my life to increase my, this responsibility of 443 gaming more than what I did. I already abandoned the podcast. So we wind up just dissolving, which is unfortunate, but shout out to my partners, of course. Shout out to Score, shout out to Ashley, shout out to Val, shout out to Bug. And shout out to all the individuals that used to, attend the 443 gaming events. Mars, Bacon, all of those guys, Planet, damn, what his name is? Damn, his name is Ben. 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 All of them. You feel me? Because they are really really great people, really really dope people, and they're just super humble. I gotta say, doing the 443 gaming thing, everybody that I met for the most part was like really really humble. A lot of uh, young professionals. I think we can call them YPs, a lot of young professionals, people that's trying to start their businesses, trying to build their brands and stuff like that. It was a lot of them in those circles on a late night who was really interested in growing that stuff. So greatly appreciate that. But we wound up dissolving the end of 2023. And when I tell you, when I got to the end of 2023, I was so goddamn burnt out because of the company and then other stuff. Like my own personal love life at the time didn't necessarily go the way that I wanted it to go. Um, it wound up like turning out to be like a bit of bittersweet poetry, kind of like the Kanye West song. So like that was really something else that was weighing on me. So between Uncle Alan passing, just the company weighing on me, love life just kind of being asked, and then amongst some other stuff, it was just a lot. So my initiative for 2024 was to just to chill and watch paint dry. But before I even get into that, let me tell you about my trip to Greece. So I think I told y'all actually August 2020, not September, my bad, September 2024. Me and Grandma went to Greece, and it was really cool because I wanted to go somewhere international with fam before I do the trip to Japan with the crew, which we haven't did just yet. So like, if y'all asking like, what's up with that, we haven't did that just yet, but. Went to Greece with my grandmother. It was a crazy. I had it work in Providence, and then I came home for like a few hours, and I hopped on the plane and went all the way across the world to Greece, and it was super fun, super lit. I took a ton of pictures, but I didn't post any of the pictures or the video of it. I just went out there and just, listened to music, wrote songs, chilled, and enjoyed food. Enjoyed spending Euro. It was super duper dope, and I loved it. That was really, really cool, really, really fun. Just being away. And I thoroughly will like want to do it again and would encourage people like, bro, yo, hop on that fucking plane, man. Go on a cruise to Greece or whatever. Whatever they charging you is worth it. Like whatever they charging you and the cost of it, it's worth it. But I will tell y'all this, just some small little snippets of stuff to tell y'all when it comes to traveling those really, really long flights. Aisle seat. You feel me? Like sit in the aisle seat, bruh, so you can get up, use the bathroom when you want. You can stand up, stretch your legs. You can kind of lean your body into the aisle instead of um, if you had a window, you can lean your head and stuff like that, and use the window as a pillow and as a brace. But yo, when it comes to being on that plane, yo, I was king because you can stretch your legs, and then sometimes they have snacks in the back of the plane. So if you want access to the snacks, and they kind of like um, come first on the snack tip, you want that aisle seat. So I'm aisle seat all the way to the death of me, bruh. To the death of me now. I'm aisle seat because you can get up, stretch your legs, you can get snacks, you can flirt with the flight attendant. It is what it is, bro. But yeah, but it was a really, really great trip. We also wrapped up 2023 with another trip, a trip that I've been planning for a minute, which was my Home Alone 2 Christmas in New York City trip. And those actual like the whole series and the videos are actually on my TikTok and on the RisinzStarz X Riley Escobar YouTube channel. So like if you check out the YouTube channel, check out TikTok, you can see the whole series of me just, enjoying myself in New York City, which was great, it was cold and everything, but I had a chance to, of course, walk through Central Park, wrote some music. I actually wrote tons of music while I was up in New York City. Enough music to actually put out a project, and we'll talk about that later. But I wound up actually putting out a project, a fourth Escobar, which was called For Your Entertainment. Shout out to Chuddy Chuds because he started making music 23 as well, and he just kept on sending me music over and over and over and over and over again. And I was kind of like tired and burnt out and wasn't really inspired. But like him sending me music and then us just talking about music really just inspired me to just make another project. And the project, really the whole thought process in the project was just something for his entertainment. You feel me? Because he said he enjoys the way that I write my music and I compose it. And I just put together a project of really, really great songs for him that he may enjoy from different perspectives. So he got, a heartfelt song. He got bars in there. He got, a low back. He's on the actually he's featured on here. Actually, he's on a layback music to be honest. So shout out to bro in that regard. Couldn't get Mega on the album, but was able to get Chuddy Chubbs on there. And I will say this. Also, been starting to put some of this music on Apple Music and Spotify. So you can actually go on Apple Music and Spotify now and type in Riley Escobar, and you'll see me with the snapback, of course, because that's my style and my aesthetic. And you can listen to a few of my songs. I got a few songs up there. My favorite song up there so far is Q's Ballad. So you might want to listen to that. But yeah, we've been cooking. So this is just that's just some of the things that we had cooked up. Is one more thing I got to say, and then we're just gonna take a little break to shout out some people. But the last thing, oh yeah, the car. So, some people ask me like, "Yo, so what's up with the car? Are you gonna get the car?" So, 2023, I was really motivated to buy a whip because of all the, event stuff that we was doing and et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, "Yo, gotta get an SUV, gotta get like a Forester or something like that that can fold the seats down, put all this gaming equipment in, et cetera, et cetera." So, by the end of 2023, I wound up saving like maybe like 10 bands for a car, right? And then when it came out that I was gonna dissolve the company, it was like, okay, now I don't need a SUV to cart stuff around in and cart my crew around in it. So it's like I might as well just get something that I really want. So I always wanted a Lexus IS 300. Um, always wanted one, like a first gen. However, like I'm like, fuck it now. You feel me? Like, we got 10 stacks. Shit, let's get something a little bit better than that. Let's get a third gen. So I looked at this clean 2016 baby blue IS 300 F Sport out like Bel Air, Maryland. Okay, cool. I had the 10 stacks. Cool. I had the 10 stacks. I'm just gonna put the 10 stacks down on the car, get a loan for it. Like it is what it is. Like fuck it. I'm a stunt. Next 2024, I'm chilling anyway because my plan was to chill. So I'm just gonna be riding around in my car, working and just chilling and watching paint dry. My family was been in the process of kind of like starting a driving school. All 2023 and the driving school finally opened in 2024. So, I was trying to get one of my family members to go with me because she used to be a finance manager, and I was like, yo, you can give me the best deal possible. But she was so busy December 2023 and January 2024 with just the driving school that I missed my opportunity to go. So it was like, shit. And then when I told her about my plan, she was like, damn, you really about to just put $10,000 down on a Lexus? Like, why won't you just use the money for something else? Like people always say, um, or she was like, why wouldn't just lease a car? Seeing how you just work remote and you travel for work, wouldn't make sense. And I was like, maybe I could do that. She probably shouldn't have did that. By February, I found out like I fucked up my taxes for 2023, and I owed the feds maybe like 2,500 or something like that. So by then I was like, you know what, man, fuck that car for real. Yo, let me pay these taxes first before I go and buy a car or some shit. So I still don't have a car, but at least I paid my taxes. But we're gonna take a short little break real quick just to shout out the crew and the fam and just give you a little quick update of what they've been doing. So we ain't gonna spend too much time on this, but shout out to Chuddy Chubbs. So Chuddy Chubbs, who was on episode 46, he has been going crazy with the music. So please go to his SoundCloud and find Chuddy Chuddy Chudde. Please find him on there. Oh, and let me make sure that is right because I'll be fucking up sometimes. Oh, I think it's DS. The Chuddy. It's Chuddy Chubbs. So yeah, Chudds. Please go in there and follow him. Shout out to him. Man, bro, got a lot of been making a lot of music 2024 that a lot of people haven't heard yet because he's waiting to release it. So shout out to him. He been sending me mad features. And I got him featured on a couple of projects and songs that's supposed to be coming out. So shout out to him. Also, shout out to, of course, Blue Troll 22, the bro. He's been streaming way more, like streaming Death Note, streaming Marvel Rivals. Bro locked in. Like he's motivated, he's locked in, and it's good. Like it's good. Fortnite, and you can go to his Twitch and of course follow him, subscribe to him. Bro is the GOAT. Sometimes he have me on there to participate in his Death Note games, and you can hear us two bickering and fussing back and forth on the Fortnite because he don't never listen to my instructions and et cetera, et cetera. But shout out to bro. Also, shout out to Karama underscore NT9. Y'all already know Karama. Karama been on multiple episodes as well. She's finally started to stream, so that's her Twitch. So go in there and find Karama underscore NT9, and she teaches actually Japanese studies. So that's really good for the first like part of her stream, and then the second half she'll play like Silent Hill or scary games. So if you want to learn some knowledge of Japanese and then also see her play games, which is hilarious, go find her. And then of course, shout out to SS Pony Deluxe. Pony has been on multiple episodes, but bro been going crazy this past year with the stream. He's pretty much streaming every day, almost like 12 to 14 hours a day. Bro really locked in. He animating anything that you may be interested in, or you just random thoughts that you have, pop into a stream. Like say, hey, y'all, I want you to, go research some cheesecake. And bro will go and research cheesecake for hours. He will show you how to do animation for hours. And he'd be playing a game as well. He's still doing his TikTok thing, going crazy with that. But shout out to those folks. And I got some more people to shout out later on, but most definitely. But we're going to get back into the actual content. And this is part two. Part two, we're just talking about creative projects. So even though I did say that I'm going to chill this upcoming year 2024 and not do much, I still did some creative projects. Strangely enough, and one of the projects I did was Escobar 4 for your entertainment, which kind of snuck out there. You feel me? Because I wasn't going to do it, but somehow it snuck out there and I put it out there. So y'all might want to go and listen to that. That is currently on SoundCloud at Stars Music Group, and you can find it there. It's some hits on there too. Tiffany and Company featuring Chuddy Chubbs is on there. I do it all to blow it off of Tiffany. The difference is I do it off of Tiffany. Bro was on there spitting too. Chuddy Chubbs was on that joint spitting. Q's Ballad on that as well. Um, I'm not sure if me and Mega did Cognac and Caffeine in 23 or we did it in 24. No, we ain't doing it in 24 or 22. But of course, go and listen to Cognac and Caffeine too. Welcome to that open night, man. That nigga was spitting, bro. That's also on there as well. And then there's some other single projects that's on there. Have I did some? I have did some photography projects with Miguel, the analog guy, of course. And if you see the canvas like up there, right? That picture is from one of the photography projects that we did. We actually got another one coming up. Bro is really the GOAT. He's, trying to keep film alive, so he is shooting on film. He basically, DMV based. So shout out to bro, and I think he's making a push this year in 2025 to shoot more video projects. So you might want to catch him, if you're interested in production or acting or whatever. Holla at him. Bro is really nice. He really is the GOAT. All the pictures that you see with the prayer hands and photos that you see of me on social media, he takes that. He takes the best photos. And I don't even have to ask him, like, bro, like, can you take photos of it? He just do it because it's just something that he's interested in and trying to better his craft. So shout out to bro. Like, you want to keep as many, passionate and motivated individuals in your corner for real. Um, what's the other thing I've been working on? Oh, I've been trying to resurrect my gaming channel. I got so many YouTube channels for so many random the stuff, but I do have a RisinzStarz RisinzStarz gaming channel where I'm on there playing Fortnite with Blue Troll and shout out to Blankface Gaming and Nikki Nanami and Karama NT9. And we on there playing Fortnite and stuff like that, which is hilarious, bro. Hilarious. We got some full videos on there, but of course, watch the shorts. The YouTube shorts are hilarious. It is a bunch of witty banner arguing. Why you ain't going this direction? They on me screaming. I'm being jumped. He's cracked. I'm pushing. It's a lot of the wild antics, bro. And of course, there's a lot of arguing on there. Like, yo, it's your fault that we lost. No, it's your fault. It's your fault, bro. It's hilarious. But getting back into the game. Oh, and I'm sorry if I got you. I forgot you, bro. His name is Aki the Lost Fly. That's what his name is. Aki the Lost Fly. Uh, he's actually one of Blue Troll friends, and he actually makes a comic book series. But um, Aki the Lost Fly. When I say bro is the GOAT when it comes to this gaming tip, he really is the GOAT when it comes to this gaming tip. Um, in 2024, I was introduced to a game called Elden Ring, and I've been playing it all year. And when I say Aki is the GOAT, Aki really is the GOAT. Like he has helped me fight numerous bosses in the game, and it's passed knowledge on me to me about Elden Ring that I didn't know. Bro is pretty much always on. So if you need somebody to like, I guess run with, um, you might want to reach out to Aki. He streams sometimes, and he also does comics because he really is really good at illustrating. He does comics, but bro is really the GOAT. He's kind of like the guy to Elden Ring amongst my group of friends, and I'd be like, bro, I'm trying to put some new thing together. Like, get on the game, and he'll get on the game and work with you. So shout out to he's kind of remind me of like Let Me Solo Her, but he like a tall T-Pain though. But shout out to Aki. He's been instrumental in this giving me something else to do this year creatively that didn't involve running a gaming company. But shout out to those folks, of course. We gonna I guess we're gonna take a small little break real quick. I want to take a break real quick because I want to overload y'all with just knowledge and information. But I would like to say, man, shout out to y'all for real. Shout out to, because without y'all, this shit wouldn't really even be possible, bro. Like, I know half the time I'm up here just talking, just rambling about life. There's, some theories that I may have. And here singing, rapping to y'all. Just doing whatever. You feel me? And what y'all see is, my true authentic self. And I always encourage you all just to be your true authentic self for real, man. Like really, whatever you want to do in life, shoot your shot, bro. Like, don't just continue to sit on the bench and relax and chill and be a side character, bro. You a main character in the story, bro. So by all means, get out there and do whatever it takes and just send it. Don't really overthink it. Um, if you already thought about it over and over and over and over again, and put fail safes in place, how you gonna get back right once you bust this move, whatever, whatever, you might as well just do it, bro. Seriously, and treat yourself every now and then. You feel me? That's one of the initiatives I have this year. That 2025, I'm gonna do a treat myself. But I do want to talk about that. And I guess we can call this segment three. Segment three is just just the kind of the lifestyle shift that I've been making in 2024. So um, I've been told by a bunch of people, my young people and the elderly people, like, yo, you be doing way too much, Twan. You really need to relax and chill. And that's why I took, all 2024 just, chilling, just really just relaxing. A lot of people was like, "Hey, Twan, like, can we do a podcast together?" Chuddy Chubbs wanted to do an anime podcast. My friend Davin, he wanted to do a podcast, just a talk show. Blue Troll wanted to do a podcast, which was strictly with me. Um, a lot of people want to do a podcast. I have churches wanted me to, participate in their production. Um, it's been a lot of stuff, but I just really took this year to just get some rest and relaxation and chill, and it was cool. I kicked my feet up. Spent a lot of time in coffee shops, of course, walking around Baltimore, getting my steps in. That was really, really dope and fun. Took the initiative, started an initiative to be more generous. Since I make more money now at work, I've been giving away Starbucks coupons to flight attendants when I get on and off the plane. They love it. Um, I also been giving out mom snacks, Rice Krispie treats, and what's the other thing? Rice Krispie treats and fruit snacks. Cool. I've been ordering cases and cases of snacks off of Amazon and then just giving it to my coworkers. And then when it comes to this parties and functions that I've been invited to, because this past year, like, I don't know what happened, but everybody went like, "Yo, what I see is Twan trying to come out, or what I see is Twan want to come to this party, or whatever the case may be." Cool. I've been invited to this stuff, so try not to come empty-handed. Come with a bottle of Don Julio, come with a bottle of Douce, come with some Sauvignon Blanc. Come with some Pinot Grigio. You feel me? Come with some whiskey. Just always come and bearing food. Come with chili. Come with cookies. Come with honey buns. Come with root beer. Just being a lot more generous. But that's something that I wanted to do in 2024, and I think I did a really, really great job. Just really just trying to make a shift. Like, not everybody out here is selfish and being petty and out to get you. There's a lot of or down bad. There's a lot of people out here that really is winning. You feel me? And when you win, you just give back. So it's something that I'm really proud that I did 2024, and I want to keep doing. I also been doing something else different, and come, let me talk. I've been doing something else different. I've been doing like what is called it is called mental health check-ins. So um I just been voice memoing people, texting people like once a month, be like, yo, quick update, give me an update, what's up with you? Like, are you good? If everything's straight, is work good? Like, whatever's on your heart and your soul. And I would say that a lot of people got a lot of mileage out of that this past year. They were like, yo, me just talking to you once a month, expecting that conversation is great. And the fact that it's just a voice memo of you, like, asking me what's going on and I can answer at my leisure, I greatly appreciated that. And it's like I really needed it. And you just feel a lot more connected in people's lives. You feel me? Like, a lot of times people don't really sit down and ask you, like, yo, are you good? Like, really, like, are you good? Are you straight? and you have the floor to say, you know what, I'm not good, bruh. Like this job is killing me, or yo, I'm not good. Like this increased responsibility that I have on my shoulders is really crushing me, bro. Like what to do? um, and just have the freedom just to get it off your chest. So it's something I've been doing all year, just reaching out to people. Hey, bro, just checking in with you straight, and not just checking in, but hey, let's go out to eat. Hey, come to the house. Hey, I'm doing a Quattro de Mayo party, or I'm thinking about doing a Juneteenth party or Memorial Day party or whatever the case may be, or let's go out bowling. Like really, like not just talking the shit, but really, really being about it. You feel me? And a lot of people got a lot of mileage out of that. And I guess this me doing that this year, on top of just the R&R, has catapulted me a little bit higher in people's friend group. So now I'm being invited to a lot of stuff, like not just my direct friends, but like friend of friends are inviting me to stuff. It's good in some cases, but other cases it's not. Some of the good cases is like DreamCon 2024. I went out there solo dolo because the crew did not want to go in 2024. And then I met Val out there. Like my old business partner Val was out there. Tyler Bacon was out there. And then Tyler Bacon homies and Quan and Darius, they were out there. Lit experience. They had me out way too late. You feel me? Way too late. It was another young boy out there, scheming, plotting on the hoes, trying to meet a shorty he met. Like it was crazy, bruh. And I'm looking like, yo, why y'all got me out here at 2 o'clock in the morning looking for some girl that y'all met off a Tinder, bro? Like, what are we doing? And it's like when I tell you I was tired, I was tired. And they was like, yo, we about to go back to the hotel, yo. I'm looking like, why y'all want to go back to the hotel now? Like, it's already 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, shit, I'm already tired. My sleep schedule already fucked up. I'm in a different time zone. Y'all don't want to stay out? They were like, nah, bro, let's go back. Like, yo, it can't get any worse than this. People was rumbling up on Mama Clock Oxys on Dirty Six Street. They was over there fighting. You feel me? My sleep schedule is shot. I'm different time zone. Way past my bedtime. We out here in the streets. It's hot. You feel me? Let's just stay out. They was like, nah, bro, we want to go back. We want to go back. I'm looking like hilarious. But when I said it was a great time, DreamCon 2024 was a great time. Was supposed to be a solo thing. And then I met people out there and it was cool. You feel me? Like, met tons of people out there, was chatting with everybody. Val performed out there. Tyler was super duper dope, buying champagne for people, buying people breakfast. Made and met hella cousins out there that I still contact to this day. And we going in 2025. It was lit. On top of that, um, shout out to my old cooking gang and Jermaine and Wanji. They came back into the picture. We went bowling. Shout out to shout out to Jermaine. Jermaine been looking out for your boy for the longest since he just been coming back around because he lived like 2 blocks over from where I live at. He been bringing that Caribbean food with the rice and the curry chicken and the veg over to the house. Bruh, I needed that. Got acquainted with Wanji, a chef that we used to work at a Italian spot, Palio with. Wanji has been having a rough time, but we went bowling, bruh. When I say lit experience, lit like we like bowl with your non-dominant hand. You got to spin the ball every time you throw it down the lane. Like I'm talking about, like it was like a lit experience. It was fun. And of course they was like, Twan boy, like you crazy, bro. You crazy. My wrist gonna be twisted tomorrow. I'm looking like, hey, like we gotta spruce this up. We gotta make it fun. But it was such a cool thing. It was dope. And then on top of just the camaraderie, bro, like Juan was like, "Yo, you got the food? Yeah, I'm gonna buy some drinks. What you want? Like, oh, you gonna get the drinks? Like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna get the drinks. Like, Jermaine, like, yo, I got the next round. Like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna split the food with you. Like, dang, I didn't really need you to split the food with me, but if you want to, then cool. You feel me? It's been just a lot of camaraderie in that sense. Like all 2024, like dang, like people actually like covering the bill. people like, yo, I'm gonna treat us to something. I'm gonna buy us something. I'm gonna buy us a bottle. I got breakfast. I'm charging it to the room. Like, okay, this is really what we need, bruh. Like, we really need this. But it's haven't been all just, good moments. There's also been some crash out moments as well. Um, Went to Jermaine's birthday party and some person that his wife invited, and she didn't know that they wasn't close. Was crashing out in the car while I'm taking Jermaine home because he was tired after the birthday event. He was crashing out, almost used the bathroom in my car and stuff like that. He was trying to get some ass in the club but didn't say nothing. I'm like, bruh, like crazy story, and like if y'all interested in it, I could tell y'all some more details about it because it's the whole thing. But I'm looking like, yo, this shit really don't stop. Had some family emergencies that took place this past year. During the summertime, my grandmother was finding herself in the hospital a few times because of the medicine she was taking. And when I say it's so strange, it's so strange. Like it's like I'm on my way home, coming back from New Orleans, and I get a text message like, "Yo, like where are you?" Like, "Yo, I'm on my way home." Like thinking that my family was just checking on me because the weather caused a delay for me to get home, and it's not that. It was like, "Oh, your grandmother is going to the hospital because her blood pressure is low." Like, shit, like I'll be there in like 15 minutes. Getting in the house, dropping off my bags, checking on my grandmother, because the EMTs are downstairs. Making sure she's straight, and then going to the emergency room, sitting in the emergency room half the night, to make sure she's straight, like crazy. And then that happened, like that happened again, like it happened again before the weekend was out. Like, what the hell? You feel me? And then that following, like maybe like a day after that, I had to leave and go to fucking Texas for DreamCon, and it was like, yo, should I really go to the DreamCon or should I stay at the crib to provide additional support and coverage because my grandmother's not feeling well? Like, what should I do? So shout out to my family for filling in the gaps because that's been a big thing this past year since we opened the driving school and everything has just been providing coverage. You feel me? Like, if somebody home, if somebody is able to be there, and when my family haven't been able to show up because they've been so busy trying to keep the business alive and make money for the business and et cetera, et cetera. My friends have showed up. Karama showed up, Blue Troll has showed up. A lot of individuals has showed up. So that was really, really great. But what should we do? What else should I touch on? Or is there anything else to touch on? It's been so much, bro. It really has been so much. But uh, you know what? I guess we can call it on that. But um, in closing, to wrap everything up, right? Follow me on this. To wrap everything up, you know, 2023, between 2023 and now, in terms of just growth, I feel like I have grown tremendously. And I guess that's a great place to end it. Is like I have grown tremendously. You feel me? Doing the company thing has really taught me a lot in terms of um, realizing, like, bro, you're really valuable. You're like you really valuable, and you really have important stuff to say, and don't, try to downplay it and be dumb and make yourself stupid. Like, say what's on your mind. You feel me? And people most likely they respect you a lot. They will listen. You feel me? And it's like, you know what? That's cool. And I've been speaking my mind a lot more. I've been, telling people, yo, this is, what I think about this. I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about, ladies that I'm dating. I'm talking about people at work. I'm talking about family. I've been sharing my thoughts on the matter, whatever the matter is, and chiming in like, yo, this is how I see things. This is what's going on. And people have been really just sitting down and listening, like, you know what, that boy is spitting, or like, you know what, I'll take that into consideration. They haven't just been dismissing stuff that I've been saying. You feel me? And it's like, that's really cool. But I guess that comes with, just age. You feel me? Like, I'm 31 now. I'm not, 22 no more. You feel me? I'm not young no more. So people see you in a different light now. you're an adult. You have a seat at the table now, so you can say something. You can say, "I don't think this is a good idea. I think this is a good idea. I think this is the direction we should head in." You have a seat at the table, and it comes with its fair share of responsibilities. Once you become an adult and you have a seat at the table, you can't go back to the kiddie table no more. But it's not something that I'll say you have to necessarily be afraid of. You feel me? It is an adjustment to now kind of know where the body is buried when it comes to your family and your finances and et cetera, and your friends and your job. It is kind of, uh, it can be uncomfortable. It can be, something that you have to, learn to cope with, but it's not a bad thing. All growth is, has its fair share of difficulties. Nobody is always welcome to change. A lot of times humans are very resistant to change, but doesn't necessarily mean it had to be bad. And just in the past like year and a half or so, it's been a lot of change, and I've been accepting it a lot more. I've been feeling like, what, I got all the tools necessary to succeed at it. And if I don't, then I'm just gonna do my best. You just do what you can. That's what Granddad said. You just do what you can. But we back, fam. That's the best way I can put it. We back. So what y'all can expect from me is I'm gonna continue to try to do the podcast. Not try. I'm gonna continue to do the podcast for 2025. Whether I'm sitting up here rambling, you feel me, about nothing in this, or I'm recanting and retelling a lot of the crazy stories and shit like that that transpired last year, right? Or just the new stories that's gonna transpire this year, because it's a lot on the agenda coming up this year. First and foremost, next week, the Black Ski Trip, solo dolo ski trip. You feel me? With me. So I'll tell y'all what happened when I went up the mountain, and did I do a backflip on a snowboard and a flare. You feel me? I'm and grind the rail. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you about my ski trip. We got a lot more places that we're going in terms of work concerned. We're going to Orlando. We're going to San Diego again. We're going back to Atlanta. You feel me? We got DreamCon happening in 2025 in Houston. Shout out to the DreamCon committee of Bacon and Val. Shout out to them, bruh. We doing that. Me, Blue Troll, and Karama 89 and Aki, the Lost Fly. We're doing an anime episode trip to New York City where we go up there and eat chopped cheeses and chill this summer. So that's gonna be cool. And by the end of the year, we are most definitely shooting for Japan. You feel me? Gotta shoot for Japan. We definitely shooting for Japan by the end of this year. Probably also whip game by the end of this year too. It depends on the money. The cost of Japan is almost the cost of a hoopty, so it's like it really depends. But we most definitely are cooking this year. Don't think we're not, but we're gonna try to. I'm gonna try to record it, document it, podcast it out, and et cetera, et cetera. And I'm gonna try to bring more people on the show. I'm gonna bring people that y'all seen before on the show. I'm gonna bring some new people on the show, so y'all can get a sense of, how the other people that I kind of hang around. Because when I say it's fun, it's a movie at times. It really is fun. It's a movie at times. It was so much stuff that I couldn't tell y'all in this shit, but y'all will hear the recounts and the stories in other episodes. However, this is episode 47 of the Just Send It podcast. This episode is Where Have I Been? Um, a journey of growth and new beginnings. This is the episode. And since it took so long for it to come, I'm just going to sing for the outro a little bit. I'm just going to sing for the outro, talking about it's a long time coming, a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been a long time coming, a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Yeah, bro, we out.